Hey, Megan here. It's time to plan with me for a new week. It is the start of the week of January 27th, which happens to be my birthday. Yay! Before we get started, though, I just want to show you a few things that I've done this week with the book. My Hobonichi Weeks. The first thing is I made this planner cover out of a sheet protector. Unfortunately, I got like 3/4 of the way through before I even thought to make a video. So if you're interested to know how to make a your own Hobonichi cover, let me know. I really wanted to get the cover on cover, but they're out of stock, and I don't know if they will restock this year. So until then, I've made my own, and might be for the rest of the year. Who knows? So for the month of January, I had just been doing like a daily summary here because I don't have a lot of actual like appointments or anything, but it seems really redundant because I was writing like a little blurb here, and then also in my week I was writing kind of an update for the day. So in February, I don't think I'm going to be doing this, but I'm going to try to do something else. So we'll see what happens in February. But for now, I've got one more week of writing in here just to finish it off. And then this is last week. I think it turned out pretty well. I'm getting better. This was when I started to kind of hone my layout. And then this was last week. Still was having some issues. Well, sorry for the shadow, but some issues with the gel pen running. I did get some pens from Jet Pens, and I'm like, here you can see I tested them out. I'm just not a fan of the smaller size of the, the end of the pen, the diameter. So I put on here, I'm just going to concentrate on writing smaller because I hate skinny pens. Okay. Because I really do like the bold ink. So this week I really just kind of concentrated on writing smaller so that I could get more info in there. You can see I usually write very large. So for this week I'm going to do a very similar layout, except I'm going to try to be better with my making better lines and the smudging, the ink blobs. For the to-dos, though, I'm going to do away with this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this indicator, because you know what? A lot of my to-dos don't really have to be done on a specific date or aren't date dependent. So I figure if I just get rid of this and make just a checkbox, like a yes or no checkbox, I'll have more room to write some details about the to-dos. So that's what I'm going to do there. So let's just get started with planning this week. Oh, I didn't bring over any handmade washi tape. I'll have to do that in a little bit. So let's start. One thing I did learn is to do the highlighter before the pen. So let's do that first, so I don't smudge it. I don't think it matters as much on the days because this, this isn't ink, but this is already printed on here, but we'll do it anyway. So let's start with the highlighting. I'm using the mild liner gray. I've had it for years and I love the mild liners. Try to make it pretty much within the box, but it's kind of hard. I would eventually like to make some transparent stickers that are this size, just so it looks a little bit cleaner. Because even with rulers and things, I am just not good at getting an exact rectangle. I am going to try, I have to get a new printer this week. I am going to try to do some printed versions of this make your own washi tape and see how that turns out. So, okay, so there are my dates. I have been doing just this first line in highlighter where I put appointments and things because I really don't have that many. So let's do that here. Yeah, I did it all the way across. So let's do, here's Just want to line it up, so I just make a straight line across. And then let's see, what else, where else? I had a highlighter here. So I could put my little nature block. And then I think I'll do my to-do up here this time, just to be consistent. Okay, now let's try to make lines without smudging all over the place. Okay, let's go. Did I put a line? Yes, I did put a line here. Okay. Oh man, I didn't see that big blob. All right, well, we're blobbing there. Do you have problems with blobs from your ink pens? Is it just this one? Or do I have to get a better one? You tell me. I'm new to this, but I do love a gel pen, but, you know. What's your favorite pen? I'm not a fountain pen person, but I've seen a lot of people in the, bad line, Megan. I've seen a lot of people in the planner community that are very much fountain pen people. I think I need to extend my ruler so I don't stop right at the end, and that's making the blob. And I didn't see a whole lot of nature last week, probably because I ran out of bird food, and a lot of the nature that's been coming to my yard this past week has been due to the bird feeder. So until things start blooming, a lot of the nature in my yard is going to be based around the bird feeder. Wow, those a lot of bad little marks there with my pen. All right. And I extended that, so I guess we're going to extend this here and make it in there because, oops. And then I also, did I do a line? Yeah, I did a line under here. Okay, so let's see. Up here was nature. And then this is going to be my to-do list. So I think this week I'm going to do just like a checkbox and then the to-do task, so that versus having the days just gives me a little more room to write. Now I'm kind of bummed I didn't think to do my new dot pen. That would have been fun, right? I'll do that next week. Do dots that I can check off. So return ink. I'm going to skip new printer. So that's going to be my layout for this week, the last week of January 2025. Still having some issues, but I think I'm honing in on what I do like for my weekly layout. You can see over the weeks. This was the first week. No layout whatsoever. Then I had started watching some YouTube videos and getting some ideas on how to lay it out. And then this is where I started implementing that. So this is really my third week with some sort of structure to my layout. I really do love the Hobonichi Weeks in that it has so much flexibility, but it also gives you somewhere to start. So, okay, have a great week.